switching his units, and that's like one of those like awkward things that really pisses him off. So he would stop sharing control. He would stop like flat out playing games for me for the rest of the night. It was so funny, and just those tiny little things. It just like pisses the hell out of him. But anyways, once again saying random shit. But he's almost level 6 on the TC. We got a little bit of a problem here. This is, I think we haven't lost once. If we did that, I think that was the time, I don't know if it was on the east or west, where we disconnected twice, like in a row. I hated it. It was shot in a punch. So okay, my base is gone. So what are we going to do? I can't feed him anymore. What we have to do is first say some awkward question like, does a wisp fart smell? Which I don't think it does. Because honestly, have you ever seen like those Glade things? They're called wisps, for fuck's sake. They're called Glade wisps, and they smell really good. So I was wondering, at the moment, I was like thinking in the random shit mode. So I was like, Glade wisps, wisp fart. Does it smell? And, I kind of tried to figure that. Yeah, I don't know where I'm going with that, but all right, here we go. Top priority is keeping the DH alive. At this point, it is not over yet. We can still pull this off, because I have a level 3 mana burn. As long as that TC stays pretty low with his mana, we shouldn't really have a big problem with this. I mean, his hunts aren't really upgraded at all. As for what we have a lot of tier 1 right now. The only tier 2 we have is our Goblin Tinker, as well as some range upgrade for these archers. But we are going to uproot a few right now. This is the moment of truth right here. Here's my DH pulling their entire army. I have to do that because we're trying to delay this little attack going on here. So I'm just going to try to I'm just going to try to tug on them like I'm doing right now. I'm just going to try to do that. I have to get that I have to get that TC. And if I do that, I am so happy. If I just mana burn it so it's useless. So here we go. I find that little opportunity. Get that mana burn in there. I'm so happy with that. Here's what I did. I accidentally got level 3 evasion, which ends up turning out to be a very good investment for me. Because with the DH being on his own, that helps out so much. It makes it so much harder. So I'm letting him know that he doesn't really have to worry about that TC anymore. He is burnt out there. So I'm just going to try to pick off some of these headhunters as I'm doing right now. I swear the DH has killed many, many headhunters right now. We have a level 6 Tauren Chieftain, so we are not going to aim at that. Once you see the level 6, please don't hit it. So we're uprooting all of our ancients here. They have upgraded armor, so that's cool. So now is Qazzi's opportunity to take out the hunts, my opportunity to take out the headhunters. So I'm getting a little bit weak here. I'm going to try to run out of the way. Maybe try to make him think that I'm really worried about that DH, which I really am, because once he's dead, he's not coming back. So, I just have to try to keep him where I want him. I know I don't have to worry anything about mana, because it's all been burnt. Haha. So when I do that, when I pull him, what we're really doing right here, is we're just going in a little cycle here. I move out of the way. He moves in the way for Qazzi, they move out of the way, and then so we just keep repeating that. So he just moves in and out, in and out, in and out. So we've been doing that, and it seems to be doing okay for right now. See how the orc tries to go down a little bit, and that's the opportunity for them to hit the orc. Fairly close to level 6 on that Dark Ranger, that is the golden opportunity there. The units we would take would probably be the headhunters, actually. They're the hardest to reach. Charm has a nice little range that reaches them. That's awesome. So, headhunters are top priority. Now, I don't really think that upgrade would go with it, though, but hell. Anyhow, making sure that that TC is still burnt. Click on him before you burn him. You don't want to pull off another 1 mana burn. That's why you won't see any, hopefully won't see any more 1 mana burns. And, that was definitely not a wisp fart. Holy crap, that smells so bad. I'm sorry, I just ripped ass, and it smells so terrible. Oh my god. Holy shit. Anyways. Dude, it's so bad. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, I'm like watering at the eyes here. Shit, dude. Anyways, that was not a wisp fart. I'm gonna try to take out that AP, and god damn, man, that was terrible. Usually they say you like your own brand, but oh well. Okay, anyways, back to the game here. Since we already had our little AOWs out here, so we're just gonna make our little expansion here, just so it stays up there, which is kind of top priority at the moment. So we're just going to route them down there, and it makes it a little more convenient here. I have level 3 evasion. I can take on the Ancient Protector. DH versus 8P. Dynamic. Anyways, I was in a seriously fucked up mood at this time. I'm sorry. Thinking about wisp farts and if they smell or not. That was weird. Anyhow. What was I going to do? What was I planning? Level 6, by the way. We're very close. We actually, if Qazzi would have paid a little more attention how he said it was his fault, I can officially say that, so he won't get too pissed off. He would have level 6 by now, and that would make it, goddamn, so much easier for us. So, bringing on the AOWs. So we see their movement there, so we know, alright, there's where their rally is. I don't want to get too far out of the way. I don't want to get ganked here with the DH. So close to level 6. Both of us here. So here we go. AOWs are taking their hits. We know right now it's kind of a do-or-die moment. He gets off that stomp. I get off my level 6. First thing I aim at. Oh, same thing I've been aiming at for ages now. We're gonna hit those lovely little headhunters. We're out of Starfall range. I don't know why he canceled. Probably because they're out of Starfall range, and yeah. Because I mean, either way, the ground would have been held right here, and that was a really bad Starfall. So TC, we really don't care if it dies right now because we're feeling that it's about that time of the game where it's about to be over. So I can kill it because the chances are when we kill it again, it's going to be dead. It's not going to come back. I'm hoping, because TCs are bitches to kill. So while Qazzi goes to the well, I'm going to do the little one-man army here. I kill the TC. And I don't really care if I get surrounded. I'm cool with it. I managed to slip out of the cracks there, but I'm going to start moving out of the way now. My metamorphosis is going to go down, so I didn't want it to cancel anything. Because if you are trying to run out of the way and you do have metamorphosis going on, I would do something to get out of the way because you will stop in your tracks for pretty close to about a second. And that might be the little opportunity they need. So, our ancients go on the march right here. We just take unit after unit. Actually, he's taking huntresses. Shit, that's right, because we already have upgrades for them. You don't take up. That's right. You don't take upgrades with them. Yeah, okay. That's why we're taking hunts, because they're already, I think 1, 2, or yeah, 1 and 2. So yeah, that's pretty good. All right, so I'm gonna mana burn the priestess right now. I know the TC is not a threat, but this priestess, if it does get starfall and it does get a couple seconds worth of a starfall off on these weak archers, it is going to suck. So I click on the TC, I check out its mana for a little bit. I know that the cooldown of starfall isn't quite done yet, so all out on the priestess. Here we go, we send in another ancient, the greater dark minions. I am loving them so much right now. So, once again, I am just trying to tug on this guy as much as I can. Because, man, I'm just working with what I have. I have a DH. Isn't that exciting? At this point, I really wish I had that level 3 mana burn. But I don't know, I'm managing alright right now, I think. As long as they don't have the center. As long as they can't get that middle. I mean, I have a Demon Hunter, that's great and all, but the middle is a mana well. So I have to make sure that they do not get to that. So that's sort of the advantage that I have at the moment, is that I can try to manipulate their army a little bit with a Demon Hunter, so I'm hoping that that keeps up. I need a little bit of mana, almost ready for Metamorphosis. And by the way, I mean, I've told them a lot of stuff. I've said that, you know, TC's burnt, or getting a potion, or getting a scroll and everything. You just I mean, the same applies for all twos games. Communicate as much as you can. I mean, me and Shane, well, me and Newbie, we play best when we're out of LAN. Why? I mean, because we're sitting right next to each other. We can tell each other right at the moment when something's going to go on. The better you can communicate, I guarantee you, the better I mean, it's obvious. You know that already. The better chances you have of winning the game. But, while he works on his base, I'm going to at least try to do the little, tugging here. I'm going to mana burn that TC over and over again, making him once again useless. And I am just trying to wheedle my way in there. Bought myself a Pariah to Vitality and all that stuff. I click on both of their heroes. They are no longer a threat. So I'm just going to go mana burn that Priestess one more time. She's got 100 mana. I want to burn it. So I'm at least trying to hit that weak little headhunter there, or at least try to get another spot there. So it's morphin' time, bitch. So here I go. He's ready to hit. He tried to drag him to that spot, so it succeeded. Got the headhunters in the way there, so we managed to take out a little bit here. So I am just going to follow TR Power through this whole entire trek back to the Night Elves base, and I'm going to kill as much as I can. Managed to kill a demo. I'm loving it. More. But yeah, we do have an expansion to worry about. The game is not over yet. But we're just going to let the APs finish off the Orc base. Qazzi's going to go into the middle a little bit, get a little bit of mana. I'm loving this metamorphosis here. And just taking out as much as I can. Blah, 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 blah. I love that splash damage. It's better than a wisp fart. Ah, yes. Anyways, so how about that? I finally get my level 3 mana burn. It's about time. But level 7, I'm happiest with that, because Immolation I'm really not going to be using too much. So, not really worried about a surround. Actually, I would encourage it. What I would do, I would just simply use my staff to teleport over to the battle. So here we go. Finishing it off here, trying to use my DH as best as I can. Qazzi trying to use his army as best as he can. Level 7 right there. Awesome. Gorgeous. And so we're just about going to finish it up there. He is using those wisps on those dark minions. But still... excuse me. It's a little bit too late. So, I am wondering what the hell just happened. I'm very surprised that we won, because I thought we were so screwed. But yeah, it was very flattering for them to say that the DH won the game. Anyways. What to do now? It's just about over. How about that? The Rooted Tree of Ages is taking on those creeps. Anyways, that's about it on this one. And what else? What else? Damn. So they're saying good game now. And here's a funny thing. If you want to, here's the thing. If you really want to get Qazzi to do anything you want him to do, oh, and I mean anything, offer to level up his character in WoW. So check this out. See, he has, like, asked so many people to level up his character. You have no idea how long he has been, like, trying to convince me into it. It is so ridiculous, his efforts to try to coerce me into leveling his guy on WoW. Seriously, I'll offer to level it up on WoW. He'll perk right up. It's so hilarious. Anyways, this game's over. We're done. We're off. Alright, we're just finishing up. I said we're just finishing up. Killed the priestess. You know what? Did he get silence or did he get... Silence would be rather useless because I have no... They have no mana. So I don't know. He could have really used life drain in certain parts of the game, but unfortunately I have the low score. I don't know why, but I suck. We're done with this one. Alright, guys. See you later.